Welcome to my channel. I'm Danny Walker. Today I'm going to give you my tips for elevating your look. If you're brand new to my channel and have not yet subscribed, don't forget to do so before exiting out of this episode. Today's episode is brought to you by Dossier, and I'm super excited to talk about this because one of the easiest ways that you can elevate your look, especially when you're meeting people in person, as we start to do that more and more once again, is to smell good. This is one of my favorite things, and it's a part of my ritual. It's a part of my process for getting ready. And I wanted to share with you guys about Dossier because this is incredible. So, as you know, high quality perfumes are really expensive, okay? They're very, very pricey. And what this company has done is they have, I'm pulling it out for you right now. I'm pulling it out of the box. This is their boxing, okay? Really, really nice. As you can see, their packaging is really simple, and that's on purpose because a lot of the times when you're paying for an expensive perfume, you're paying for the packaging, you're paying for the marketing. And what's so great about this is that these scents are inspired by some of your favorite scents and my favorite scents. So I actually got to pick out two. Today I have their Floriental Vanilla, and this one has notes of mandarin, pear, pink pepper, licorice, and it's incredible. I absolutely love this. Oh my gosh, I wish that you guys could smell this through YouTube. Let me just, now I'm just ready to go. I'm ready for my date. Ooh, that is, oh my gosh. It's a magnet. That's pretty neat. The other scent that I got was their Fruity Magnolia, and this one has notes of pomegranate, yuzu, and aquatic accord. Really, really neat. And they also give you these little testers that you can take when you have trips, which is really useful. I feel like that's what I use these ones for mostly. The ones that I have here, this is really important to note. It has 15% concentration. So anything between 15 and 20% concentration is going to last for about 5 to 8 hours. That's important. So you don't have to keep reapplying this one. The other one that I have, the Fruity Magnolia, its concentration is 18%. The extra special thing that I love about them is that they are both vegan and cruelty-free, and that's really important. I do my best to be conscious about the types of products that I put on my body and anything that I share with all of you online. So I am so excited about this. And you know what? The other incredible thing about them is because you're not paying for all the expensive packaging, they're only $29. So excited about this. So if you want to try this out for yourself, then I am putting a link below in my description that you can check out. Honestly though, this is amazing. I kept seeing them all over social media, so I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to try this, and now they're my new favorites. Honestly, I'm just going to be purchasing these instead of the designer high-end ones because it's really, really great. These smell incredible. I actually have the fragrances that these are based off of, and I did a smell comparison, and it's pretty spot on. So I loved them. I love them. Can't wait to be wearing these all the time. As you can see, I am wearing a scarf today. Yes, so I wear scarves a lot in my every day-to-day life, and I love that now we're seeing these trends on TikTok and Instagram where girls online are showing you all these different ways of taking a large oversized scarf and tying it and wearing it as a top. And that's just one of the ways that you can use it. But I love them because they just add an extra pop of color. They add this element of elegance, I think, to all of your wardrobe. One way that I love to wear a scarf is by just adding it on top of a little black dress. I think it's perfect for that. I will tie them around my neck. Sometimes I'll wear them as sort of like a wrap if I'm going somewhere and it's at night and the weather's kind of cooling down a little bit. Also, I wear them up in my hair. You can tie them onto your purses. There's just so many ways that you can wear a scarf, and I just love all of the ways, and that's why I wear them all the time. The scarves that I buy are primarily vintage, so they're all real silk scarves, but I just go and pick them up at thrift stores or at vintage shops. They're very affordable that way. This one that I bought right here was only $1. And it's silk, and I love it, and it's so beautiful, and it's a great way to add style while also not being wasteful. These pieces are just sitting at so many thrift stores, and they're just sitting there. Nobody's even wearing them, so go ahead and get yourself a scarf. This is something that is so important. Pretty much everything that you will ever see me wear on social media, on this channel, is tailored. Just about every single thing. It's very rare for you to find a piece that actually fits your body to a T. And that makes sense. Unless you're ordering something custom, every designer is basing their sizes and their styles off of fit models. So these are just general measurements, and it's up to you to take them in as the owner. So if you want to look fabulous and elevate your looks and look very expensive, make sure to tailor all of your garments. I feel like accessories are very trendy, and the things that we see that are in style for accessories, I mean, things come and go and it comes and goes quickly, but I feel like a really timeless look that always can look great is really minimal, small accessories. I feel like there's always those trends that we see, like an oversized necklace or chunky jewelry, and we do see that from time to time, but overall, if you just have simple pieces that are a part of your everyday wardrobe, they can really just add a little bit more to your outfit. So today I'm wearing just some small little gold mini hoops here, and these are pieces that I'll wear a lot. It's just great. It gives me an accessory. I'm not over the top in any of this. It adds more so I don't look like my face is naked. Does that make sense? Is that weird? I think of it that way. I'm like, my face looks naked without any accessories. I really like to wear small pieces like that. I always have small little rings on too. You can't really see these so much on camera, but you see them in my everyday life, and I sort of add more, and I'll add a bracelet now and again. But for me, it's more about creating balance. I think that's what's important. When you add the accessories, it's adding to your look. It's truly elevating the look, but it's not distracting from it. Are you having fun watching this episode? If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. This, I think, is very, very important. If you want an elevated look, you're gonna have to build an actual wardrobe. I have another episode all about this, basics that I have in what you call a capsule wardrobe. So you can have these basic pieces and you can build so much from them. I have one for spring and summer, and then I have one for fall, winter. And I love it. I love it. It makes getting dressed so much easier. Just have your basics, and then you can add your accessories. You can add your scarves. You can add a trendy piece that you just picked up at a boutique. But having these basics that are well fit and really meant for you are going to elevate your style. Whenever I'm casual or I want to feel a little bit more elevated or dressed up, I will add a blazer to pretty much anything. I'll add a blazer on top of dresses. I will wear it over pants. No matter the occasion, I love that a blazer isn't something that you have to reserve for formal events anymore, or it's not just for the office. You can wear a blazer over your jeans. You can wear a blazer over a dress. There's a lot of different ways to style it, but I feel like a blazer is one of those pieces that I have in my closet that I'm always reaching for, because it'll instantly make me feel a little bit more elevated. It's gonna instantly kind of give my outfit a pick-me-up. It's one of my favorite things ever, and the way that I like to wear most of my blazers is by scrunching up the sleeves. And if you guys wanna see a few more fashion hacks and things that I do to my outfits to make them look a little bit better or more elevated, you can check out this other episode up here. Shoes are an important piece of any outfit, and I feel like they really tie an entire look together, but it's hard to keep up with trendy styles, and frankly, shoes are really expensive. So I am a really big believer on having a few pieces in your closet, a few pairs of shoes that you love, that are very versatile, that you can wear with everything. Now, that's not to say that I don't have a few pairs of heels that are a little impractical. In fact, I just actually wore a pair that I picked up from a thrift store that I loved. They're by Anne Klein, and they had this green trim on them, and I don't even wear that much green, but now I've been making an effort to find green pieces in my wardrobe. And I was actually surprised to find how many times and places that I could actually wear these shoes, and I was shocked by the amount of wear I've been able to get out of them so far. But yeah, you can have pieces like that in your closet that are going to make your outfits a little bit more unique, but at the end of the day, having those few basics is always going to elevate your look. So whatever you are naturally drawn to, whether you love heels, whether you love a combat boot, or you love a ballet flat or a kitten heel, like whatever those styles are that you see yourself wearing over and over again, invest in just a few quality pieces like that you're not just going to wear for one season, but that you can bring out season after season and rotate with your looks. I feel like a big part of elevating your style is dressing up and not being afraid to just go for it. And that's something that I started to do in recent years. After competing at Miss USA, I got to wear all of these fun outfits, and for a while I was really sad because I just thought, it's over, it's done, I'm never gonna have an opportunity to wear all of these amazing pieces, and it's just not true. So now whenever I go out, whenever I go to brunch with friends, I dress up. And that's something that you don't have to be afraid of. So really this one isn't a specific piece in your wardrobe, but it's really a tip. Like, do not be afraid to dress up. Don't feel like you have to shrink yourself and dress down when you're going to occasions. I would much rather be overdressed going somewhere than underdressed. I know that a lot of us have signature styles and things that we're like, this is just easy for me to do, but that's why I think it's important to plan ahead. So one thing that I do a lot is when I'm wearing a piece where I have a really high neck, I'll opt for pulling my hair back in some way, whether that's a bun or a ponytail, or if I'm doing an evening look, I'm probably gonna have my hair down, but I play with it a little bit. I have some nights where I'm gonna wear dead straight hair. Sometimes we have a center part, sometimes we have a side part with volume. Sometimes we have curls. Sometimes I have really, really tight curls that are just big and fun and voluminous. Other times I'll have ones that are a little more beachy. So don't underestimate the power of your hairstyles and what it can do for your look. I really feel like outfits are never complete without the hairstyle that complements it. So make that a part of your overall style. Think really about how your hairstyle is gonna change your overall look. So those are my tips for elevating your style. They're really, really tiny things that a lot of people can overlook sometimes, but they're things that I think that really add up and give you a more elevated look. I hope that you enjoyed this episode and had fun watching it, and I hope that you're gonna subscribe for lots more. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you at the next episode.